So it's June 8th, 2026. It's in between 9 and 10 p.m. I've been cleaning PVC pipe. Yeah, because that's what I thought I'd be doing today. Got that tired rock and roller look going on. Which explains I'm tired. But like boxes and boxes of PVC fittings, which I think I can probably sell on eBay. I'm seeing where they actually do sell. Got some drying. I've got an entire tote full here. Some big stuff too. Some of those bigger parts like that one right there. Some of those actually will cost like $20-30 at Lowe's and Home Depot, believe it or not. Thinking. I've got some that are pretty well disgusting enough to where I don't even want to try and sell them. Just because, like this guy here, it's got the purple there. It's been plumber puttied and stuff, and I don't even want to try and get that off. But, ooh, that's a great first candidate right there. This guy. I need some kind of small busy work kind of thing for when I'm sitting down. I need some kind of fidget paint work. This is a good volunteer. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm this way, sir. But yeah, I've been listing all kinds of stuff on. Good Lord. Chimp in the hole. Been listing stuff on eBay, trying to. You guys calm down. Yeah, you. Both of you. Can't take them anywhere. Tanner! Goodness me. So I need to clean it. I need to basically grind down or sand down the markings, because the markings give away the scale. It's elevated slightly because of that, so I may need to I could probably put a piece of foam around it or something like that to make it look like it's an extra seal. Yeah. I'm going to make this look like some kind of industrial piping. Oi! Kids. Can be used in various dioramas and sets. We're going to do that. Pix came over and we did some stuff around here, digging around in the alcove, pulling out surprise glassware, and all kinds of other weird bits and bobs. Just all kinds of stuff. It's just, I can't even. We want to try and get through with this in a year, and I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to list some higher ticket stuff real quick. The high ticket item that we sold did get returned correctly. I really wasn't sure if games were being played or not, but he did send it back, and I relisted it. I've already got a person basically trying to haggle with me. So the big problem there is the cards that I use on eBay, I usually keep pretty lean. I don't have huge amounts of money on it because it's the most exposed online. So I tend to use that money rapidly, taking care of bills and things like that. So I got paid, I used the money. So now it's not there. I wasn't expecting the person that asked me several questions about the item before purchasing to purchase it and then return it immediately upon getting it, with the reason of ordered by mistake. No, you didn't. I have no idea what their purpose was, but they kind of caught me flat. Because now I need to come up with, like, I've got some of the money to do the return, the refund, but I'm like 150 short on the card. So it's like, yeah. But I've got a whole bunch of stuff up right now that if, one of them sells, I've sold like a couple of toys that make up a little bit of it, but not the whole 150. I need to get those packed and ready to go out. Still leaves me about 100 shy, so, but if I can resell it real quick, again, I've got one person that's already like, then I'm good. If you've ever run a register, if you just put out like a fresh till and somebody tries to get $100 cash back, it's kind of like that. It's like, I don't have it in here. Can I get it? Yeah, but damn, dude. Give me a minute. I wasn't expecting you to do that. And he still hasn't communicated with me. I sent him a note when he first started issuing the return. I basically said, what happened? Is there a problem? No response. It's been like 3 days, 4 days, whatever, however long between there and mail, and it's like, so I am going to block them from my auctions so that they can't bid on anything that I put up in the future, because I have no patience for games, and you're not willing to communicate with me. No, you're not allowed in my store anymore. You're just sent here to annoy me. I mean, that's my take on it. I did get, because I ordered a couple things here and there. There should be some Scooby minis. It's a ham and cheese. Yeah, it's a good way to wrap it. Oh, I'm missing one. Oh. Okay. These are even smaller than the other ones. Still like them. A couple of fun Scoobies. And do you move? Oh, good, you do move. Okay. I think this is supposed to be the same size as the Baby Beasts, but I believe this is Jeepers. It's the Creeper, which, I'm trying to get a whole bunch of the Baby Beasts together, and I haven't counted, but I think I probably have 8 or 9. I want to get around 10, so yeah, we're good. But as such, I've been searching on eBay for more Baby Beasts, and sometimes these other ones pop up, and this lot cost me like $7 total. And the idea of having a Creeper, I'm like, yeah, that's a fun little mini monster. The scale's way off for like 4-inch. I'm gonna borrow you again. But it's an interesting little gremlin to deal with, dropping things. And the Creeper's cool. It's like first or second season, Where Are You? Cool. I still haven't gotten one of the 5-6-inch, what have you, Captain Cutlers. Still pretty bummed about that. They sell out really quickly. Sadness. You look good. Your paint looks good too, actually. It's pretty clean paint. It's nice. Yeah. digging it. And, you know, a couple of cool Scoobies. There's nothing wrong with having a couple cool Scoobies around here. Not sure how you're supposed to stand. Because I think that tail would get in the way. You're supposed to be able to go on one leg. That doesn't... Maybe like that? Nope. And that foot... Nope. Oh. Going to utter a line that could get me banned. He's got a hole in his butt. So you probably have a post or something, like a pedestal to, so you can... Alright, I'm going to go there. You can basically put the stick up his butt. And then you can mount him with the stick in his butt. Moving on. So, much more straightforward, has feet and can stand without a stick. You don't have a hole. Okay. Your cousin requires a stick up his butt. There are words. But they are failing me currently. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a baby creeper. Cool. A Sir Scooby and a astronaut Scooby who is free this Saturday night, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that makes this purchase better or worse, really. I'm just going to put it over here for now. So yeah, went through some stuff, got some battle plans together. There's so much to do here. Trying to get enough space to where she can get moved in here. It would be nice to actually live with my wife again. It would be cool. It's been a year. It's been 13 months. It's been more than a year. Yeah. Yay. Frustrating. And again, I know that this mug, those are all like descriptive. You may not even be able to read it well, but Marvin is 2 helmets high. Marvin's a cool alien. He sometimes loses his cool. It's like little phrases about him, but to me it looks like in like plans on a chalkboard. So this is kind of one of my planning mugs in my head. You know, I can kind of picture Marvin scratching plans and equations on a chalkboard. With, sadly, about as much success as Coyote, but, you know, that's the point of it. Yeah, I'll keep shopping at Acme. Expectations are real low. Look at Scooby. He's got a hole in his butt. He's not complaining. I'm going to keep coming back to it. I know the butt's just kind of staring at me. I'm not turning. It's just... You can look at the hole in the butt. See what you think. Yeah, I know I'm 12. I realize that. We were working in the alcove. We're going to, together, she's going to be here tomorrow morning. We're going to try and tag team the garage a little bit. See if we can get a whole bunch of space worked out there. I think we can. We got the slide puzzle, an ugly, ugly bitch of a slide puzzle. But we've got some plans that could create a cascade of space. I think. It should. Is it awkward? Yes. Yes, it is. But it is what it is, right? Man, I used to hate that phrase. Still kind of do. But yeah, like... a couple of things we found out there. Some kind of Avon kitchen scale with the instructions. Not sure if it actually works or not. A couple of empty Barrel of Monkeys barrels from 1982 on laundry. Yeah, 82. I lied, 83. I'm probably going to try and sell the yellow one. I like yellow more than red, but this one actually has the paper thing on it, which might... I know it kind of comes off, but the other reason, this is just me silliness. Need to clean it badly. But positioned right on a set, this just reminds me of... because the top part has text, but it's hard to read. The bottom part has a monkey, but you can put it like that. If you're familiar with some of the different games out there, a red barrel frequently goes splody if you shoot it. So I thought it might be funny. Plus, this would be good to hang on to for when we do get a 3D printer, because I could probably 3D print this, modify it, get rid of the writing and stuff, and then rescan it, and suddenly I've got a pretty good... It's a little big for 4-inch, but you start getting into the 5.5, 6-inch, or the 11-inch, and it becomes legitimate. You know, this can be a very large keg for a 6-inch. Because the detailing on the plastic is actually pretty decent, except for the pesky text and whatnot. But I can sand and shave that down from the model. Speaking of slide puzzle, not even sure who and made in Hong Kong. Doesn't tell me a whole lot. All the best stuff is made in Japan. A United States map slide puzzle. I can probably Google Lens that and figure out manufacturer and all that. Could be a $20 toy for all I know, because I don't know. And I know what a slide puzzle is, and this is obviously not something that was manufactured last week, but I have no idea. A little bit of damage to it. It's been outside in the alcove in a box for a year, 13 years, 100 years, I don't know. There was some other stuff too. Found probably about a 14-inch plush Muppet Baby Miss Piggy. A little dirty, could be cleaned up though. Just found a Wiggles guitar that was really gross. One of those ones where you like push buttons and it'll play a tune if it worked and had batteries in it. Just odds and ends of silliness. Parts, box of miscellaneous screws and bolts, box of nail clippers, Yeah. That stuff, you know. A lot of glassware. A lot of glassware. Some German china, which is a weird thing to say. Is it Foscraft? It's a fine china. It's a German porcelain. Whole box of it. Whole box of it. I forget the name. And I've never had that word in any spelling bee, so, you know, it's one of those kind of words. It's German. It's a very German name. It's like Volksgraf or something like that. It's like, yeah. I think one of the cats is sneezing over there. You alright, Kaiser? Yeah, okay. Thought he was jumping up on the bar. I was like, tired. I'm gonna grab some sleep. Pix is gonna be back early in the morning. We're gonna tackle the garage, or try to. I got up fairly early. She got here. She was waiting for the return to get to George. And when it got there, she grabbed it and came here immediately. She did some stuff around the house there, because she's trying to maintain that place. It's wearing on us. It's wearing on us. We need to get her here. Yeah, 1 star would not recommend. We're going to make it, but we got a lot of work to do, and it's frustrating work, you know, which is why I need stuff like this. It's at a slight angle, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna need to attach something to that. Yeah, the only alternative is to attach something to that side and make it stand up like that, which is also doable. I'm gonna clean it first because it's gross. That's why Al Gore invented denim, right? Yeah. You got a hole in his butt. I mean, I guess we all do, right? If we don't, things don't work right. Just off to the side a little bit, though. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'm tired. It's wearing on my soul. True story. Alright, so hug your parents. More or less. Okay, I'm kidding. Hopefully your parents aren't doing this to you. You know, at a certain point, stop buying things by the truckload. Okay? Hug your kids. And make it a great day.